Hey everybody, this is PJ Riley from Lancaster Archery in our video studio today to tell you about the brand new Last Chance Archery Drawboard 2.0. So, this is the next generation of drawboard from the folks at Last Chance Archery that, you can mount this onto a table with bolts and stuff, but primarily what you're going to use this for, what you're going to attach it to are your Last Chance Archery bow presses. And so I've got the Easy Green here with the two pieces of the drawboard attached. There are two different sizes. There's going to be standard and there's going to be ultimate. So Easy Green, I have the standard mount. If your bow press has the word ultimate anywhere in the name of it, then you're going to need that one. What it is the tubing on the ultimate bow presses is smaller than it is on the standard. So the angle iron is just going to be smaller. Components are going to be the same, it's just your mounting is going to be different. So what you're going to get with the Drawboard 2.0 is you're going to get the drawboard, which I'll tell you about in a minute. It's going to have this spacer that mounts over top, and what that does is it positions the strap that you're going to draw back so that it's drawing the string straight back. This spacing matches the spacing of the new bow holder. This is the new bow holder with the drawboard, and it mounts the same way that they always did. You're just going to take that piece, slide it into the end. So this is what's going to hold your bow in place, and this is a definite significant upgrade. If you remember the old one, we basically just had a rubber post that came out here, and you would use those rubber wristbands to hold the bow in place. So this is a definite upgrade. And as I mentioned, where this is positioned now compared to the drawing strap, it's so that you're drawing the string straight back. It's not at an angle, which wasn't bad, but just to keep things straight. As archers, we like everything to be in as line as possible. But you do have options with this. There's a set screw right here, so you can slide this axle in or out, as well as you've got two bolts here. You can move it up or down if you want to, just to get the positioning exactly where you want. And of course, this rubber strap, I'm gonna put a bow in it. This definitely, holds that thing super secure. Another feature we have here is this sliding bow grip. So if you can see that there is a spring inside of here. And so I can tighten this down. It basically is just going to lock the grip into place. We've got this, the position, the pivot point for your grip that's going to sit in there. Last Chance did a bunch of tests to get this. This is basically going to fit any one of the grips. And the bow is meant to move back and forth. It's not supposed to hold it rock solid in place. So when you draw the string back, it's always gonna level itself out. But that just definitely is a nicer attachment point than we had in the past. All right, so I've got Matthew's Title 40 here. And as I mentioned, I've got Hamskea rest on the side. So with the cord in place. So I just wanted to use that one to show you that, this will fit around pretty much anything. I've got plenty of clearance on this side of the bow, for the string, and it's going to be able to function. So as I mentioned, I set this in place, set it in the pivot, and I'm just going to tighten this down. I'm not cranking it in so that it's gripping it solid, but just so that there's no wiggle room there. And then of course I bring my strap around. You can have that a little bit loose. And now my bow, you can see how that's supported. Just awesome compared to what we used to do in the past. I could even have a stabilizer on the front of there and it would hold it upright. But then our drawboard now, if you remember the drawboard in the past, it was 2 orange strings. So now we have the 1-inch wide strap. We've got a nice hook and of course our safety loop on here. So this is now rated to hold up to 500 pounds, which, you know, we're never gonna draw that on a bow, but just to let you know that it's super strong. And then I'm gonna hook it up, bring my safety strap around, and then, of course, crank it back. And you know, you're gonna use this for all kinds of things, to check your rest timing, to check the timing of your cams. That's probably the primary thing that I do with it, is to check my cam timing. And it's just super, you know, it's solid. It's gonna stay wherever I leave it, but then of course, you know, if I'm not exactly on the string, I can push it backwards to let the string out a little bit, or to crank it in, let it out, do whatever I need to do. All I'm doing is pushing forward or back, and it's gonna stay wherever I let it go, which is perfect, what I need for this drawboard. Again, I've got my safety strap in there, and as we mentioned, you know, now it is drawing the string straight back from the pivot point of my handle there. So just, you know, this strap, we used to have to worry about those orange strings. Sometimes they would twist. Not gonna have that problem with the strap. Just a much more secure system here to attach onto your Last Chance Archery bow presses. One thing I will mention is that, you know, if you're a lefty, or if you have extra attachments on the outside of your rest that it just doesn't fit there, you know, of course, if you're left-handed and you want to switch things around, Last Chance does have a video that shows you can swap this to get it to work from the other side, so that it's mounted over here, either to have a right-handed bow so that all your equipment is on the outside of the press, it's not pressed in the, it's not squeezed up against it there, or as we mentioned, if you have a left-handed bow and you want to work on it that way, have it the same orientation, but just with a left-handed bow. Again, Last Chance Archery has a video about how you can swap things around. But yeah, we just wanted to show you these new improvements, the Drawboard 2.0. You know, you can buy both of these pieces separate, or if you buy the complete kit, it's gonna come with the two pieces together. The new handle, the new bow gripper, as well as the drawboard. That's the complete kit, and it will mount right onto your Last Chance Archery bow press. All right, that is the Last Chance Archery Drawboard 2.0. Great new upgrade in the drawboard system from the folks at Last Chance Archery. If you're working on your stuff at home, this is a must-have. Gotta have a drawboard, especially attached to your bow press. Just keeps things tidy and in the proper position. If you want to see the different options, different sizes, etc. that we have for the Drawboard 2.0, be sure to click the link in the description below. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Don't forget to click that bell to get notifications whenever we put out new videos. As always, if you have any questions, you can visit us at LancasterArchery.com.